to welcome our guest captain from Frenchtown Elementary School.
What's up?
Hey, Coach. How's it going? Thank you.
State Rose will receive the opening kickoff tonight. Fans, at this time, in honor of the men and women who have given service to our country, we ask that you please stand. Fans, before we begin tonight's game and anthem, we would like to have a moment of silence as we remember two people important to our community. First, Richie Jones, a longtime videographer for Trumbull Public Television, who filmed government meetings and town and school events and more THS sporting events than people can remember, passed away several weeks ago. He was a kind and reliable teammate who will be missed by many. And the Black Hole student section tonight is wearing blue in memory of Chelsea Kuna, a former student athlete of ours and a friend to many. We miss you, and our memory of you stays strong. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Please join us now for a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the field Cub Scout Pack 164 from Tashua Elementary, who will perform the presentation of colors before our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by THS senior Izzy Perica.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
.3 FM, or if you're tuning in on the O'Shea Production Staples Football YouTube live stream. Tonight from Trumbull High School, we have an FCAC football matchup. It is the Staples Wreckers against the Trumbull Golden Eagles. I'm Matthew Stashauer, joined alongside Spencer Gottlieb. Spencer, tell me, what do we have in store in this matchup here tonight?
First off, I have to say, it's going to be a very good matchup. Trumbull brings the energy, great atmosphere, but it's very cold out here in the conditions. It's 47, but 26 miles per hour with a gust.
And welcome into WWPT 90.3 FM, or if you're tuning in via the O'Shea Production Staples Football YouTube live stream. Tonight from Trumbull High School, it is the Staples Wreckers against the Trumbull Golden Eagles. I'm Matthew Stashauer, joined alongside Spencer Gottlieb. And Spencer, as we get ready for kickoff here tonight, tell me, what do we have in store?
So we're going to have a really good game here. Trumbull, big-time atmosphere. They're 5-3. Staples coming back with a stunning Hail Mary win last week, 14-10 against St. Joe's.
All right, and we're ready to kick it off. Trumbull in black tops, gold pants will kick off. Two Staples in all white here tonight. And Lorenzo Savella will kick it off for Trumbull. And we are underway in a cold evening in Trumbull. Anthony Armentano will return it from the 17. He'll bring it up past the 20, and he will be brought down at the 25-yard line. And that is where Staples will start their first drive of the night.
Yeah, so to start it off, let's talk about this weather conditions. It is 47 degrees. It feels like 26 with the wind gust, and the wind is all over. It's going to go everywhere, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this kicking goes and what factors is this player throwing the ball.
And beyond just that, we're cold up here, too. So Staples will come out first and 10 from the 25, Weil with Armentano in the backfield, one receiver left, two to the right. And Weil's going to hand it off to Armentano. Armentano up the middle will get about 2 on first down to the 27.
Yeah, it's very cold going back to that. See a lot of fans wearing blankets, getting their hot chocolates. It's very cold.
Yeah, definitely. You see those fans are definitely trying to stay warm. You see many blankets, and it's just that kind of night. But no, to the game for a second, Spencer. This Trumbull team, 5-3 on the year. Only losses to Greenwich and Prep as it's second down and 8 from the 27. Weil going to hand it off to Armentano again up the middle. On Armentano again will take it to the 29. So that's a gain of 2 again. It'll be third down and 6 coming up for the Wreckers.
Yeah, a bunch of Eagles players there to make the stop as it's going to be a long third down, and we'll see what Weil has in store. He had 3 interceptions last week, but he did have that big pass at the end of the game, 44 yards to St. Chandrus.
Yeah, definitely. The Wreckers did not look like themselves for most of that game against St. Joe's, but found it late that wild of St. Andrew play. Nathan Smith now in motion here on third down. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Wild's going to throw. Looking downfield, and it's incomplete. Looking for Charlie Clark down there. Oh, past midfield, but couldn't get it in there, and it's now 4th down. Rutgers go 3 and out on their opening drive.
Yeah, it looked like a little hand grab there from number 12 on Trumbull, but the refs don't call it, and now the Staples are 3 and out, going out to punt.
Yeah, definitely contact there, but no call there from the ref, so it'll be Josh Marcus out to punt it away for the Wreckers. As many people know, the lacrosse commit.
Yeah, it was recently signing day, too.
Marcus will punt it away, and it is not going to be returned. It'll take a nice Wrecker bounce. It will be down right around the 36-yard line. That is where Trumbull will start its first drive of the night.
Yeah, and what to expect from Trumbull. We know they're a heavy run team. Expect them to stay to their roots. I get it, Staples, great D-line, but Trumbull's going to do what they're going to do best, and that's run the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Triple option is in the arsenal for Trumbull. So definitely keep an eye on that as they come out in the shotgun. Caleb Wojcicki, quarterback for the Eagles, he will hand it off to Jeffrey. I believe that's Jeffrey.
Number 28, Braden Blank.
That was Braden Blank with the carry. He'll get about a yard on first down.
Yeah, Staples captain Eddie Vandermeer was able to make the play after an initial tackle by Leahy there.
Second down, 15.
Yeah, nice stop there from the Wreckers. Second down for Trumbull. And pitch it off to Blank. Blank will try to get to the outside, to the left. Not much he can get there. Only go back to around the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 3rd and very long coming up for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, so expect a pass here or something fancy. Don't expect another just run down a halfback base play. It's going to be another.
Oh, yeah. We'll see what Trumbull has in store here on 3rd down. Wojcicki again in the backfield with Blank. Wojcicki's going to throw. Rolls right. Some pressure coming from the Wreckers. Now rolls again left. Being chased by Amir Williams towards the sideline and just grounds it. Caleb Wojcicki was running all over the place. Amir Williams brought in the pressure for the Wreckers, and Trumbull just had to throw it away. It is now 4th down.
Yeah, the secondary did a great job there. No receivers were open at all on that play, so Wojcicki was only left with one option, and that was throw it away, and now the Eagles are out here to punt.
So the two teams will trade 3 and outs to begin this game as the Wreckers will get the ball back. Lorenzo Savella will punt it away. And the punt is up. Short kick. We'll bounce it around the 45-yard line. We'll stay around there, and that's where it'll be down. Rutgers will have pretty good starting field position at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, and I know that was a short kick, but I don't know if it was tipped because a bunch of Wreckers got back there very quickly. It looked like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely looks like maybe seen some sort of a tip there for the Wreckers.
So we see the refs are placing the ball.
Staples will start at their own 45. Trying to get some offense going. Not much going on that first drive for the Wreckers.
All right, D, come on.
So Staples will go in the shotgun. Weil with Armentano. You see 3 receivers left. Nathan Smith has a one-on-one on the left side. Weil is going to hand it off to Armentano. Armentano gapes through and gets it down a little bit over midfield. That's a gain of 6 on first down for Anthony Armentano.
Yeah, now we see him sub out of the game, and here comes Cody Goldman to come. And we see they're a great duo, too.
Yeah, so you've definitely seen Cody Goldman and Anthony Armentano switch to those running back responsibilities. You see Cody Goldman usually more in goal line situations, but he will come into the game here with the Wreckers of the ball. Low snap from Weil. He hands it off to Goldman, and he can only take it about to around the line of scrimmage. It would be a loss of 1.
Yeah, it looks like it was Lorenzo Sevilla, who actually is a 5-star rugby commit, and I was actually played with Cody at Penn State at a rugby camp.
Yeah, we played together at a Penn State rugby camp, and now he's making the tackle in this game here tonight. So it'll be 3rd down for the Wreckers from midfield. Cody Goldman still in the game at running back. And Wiles going to throw. Looking, some pressure, looks downfield. He's got it to Nathan Smith at the 44-yard line of Trumbull. And it's a gain of about 6 on third down. It'll be enough to move the chains for the Wreckers.
Yeah, it looked like Nathan just did a curl route, was right there, and was able to make the play.
Yeah, Nathan Smith able to get open there for the Wreckers, while able to find him.
See Armentano checks back in for Goldman.
Yeah. Armentano in the backfield. Now Shane Sandro in motion. Jet sweep to Shane Sandro. Gets to the outside to the left. Keeps going at the 30. Finally be out of bounds around there.
Sweep goes to number 9.
A little jet sweep there to Anthony to Shane Sandro, rather, able to get to the outside, and will take it to around the 30.
Yeah, the blockers for the Wreckers were able to get down there, creating more space for Shane to run across the sideline.
Yeah. Shane Sandro has made a lot of big plays this year, been the record top receiver after having an injury-riddled campaign last year. He had that big play last week to that game-winning touchdown against St. Joe's. This time, fake to Armentano. Wiles going to take it himself. Weil to around the 24-yard line, but a flag will come in, and we'll see what this one's about, and it is going to be a hold on the Wreckers, so they are going to move back. It'll be first and long now for Staples. 0-0 just underway here in Trumbull, 7:22 to go in the first quarter.
Very frigid.
Very frigid indeed. But, we're doing our best to keep warm. Got to rub those hands together every now and then.
See Davis Crandall in the game, too. Maybe playing a little blocking tight end here.
Yeah, and definitely with someone like Davis Crandall's build, you want him blocking.
Here we go.
Although we know he's primarily a defensive guy. Armentano in the backfield, 3 receivers right. And Wiles going to throw off play action, some pressure, escape, still going, and now he's going to run, gets to the right side and going to go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So Nick Weil able to use his athleticism there. Nothing was there, pressure coming in, he escapes and able to make it a positive play for the Wreckers.
Yeah, Sevilla nearly got him, but Weil able to notice the pressure, run right, and it's going to be second and short for the Wreckers.
Yeah, so will be from the 27. Yeah, this Staples team can kind of get you in so many ways.
Josh Marcus is in here, too.
Yeah, when you look at the run game and the pass game. Second down, handoff to Armentano, goes up the middle, will be brought down after a short gain.
Looks like he's a little short here.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be a little short of that first down. It's a third down upcoming. It'll be third and short.
So they're going to bring in Cody Goldman here for the goal line run to assume here.
Yeah, they like Cody Goldman for these short runs, but you could see they go play action off that too if they think Trumbull's expecting to run.
Yeah, you see Nathan Smith one-on-one getting pressed.
Third and short. Weil looks to the sideline for the play. And he's going to hand it off to Goldman. He's going to get right near that line to gain. Both the Wreckers think they have the first down. Trumbull thinks they made the stop. Let's see what the call is here.
It was Sevilla again who made the play.
Yes.
Goldman stopped on the play by the Eagles, number 13.
And it's going to be fourth down.
Big decision time here, fourth down.
Big decision time. I think
they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Adam Behrens, is aggressive. 4th and 1 in opposing territory.
And don't know how much of a factor with the wind here,
with
too.
The wind, and the Wreckers have had some interesting kicking situations this year, so they will go for it here on 4th and short. Anthony Armentano back into the game at running back, and Wiles going to run it himself after the fake to Armentano, and he's going to get the first down to around the 18, or around, that'll be the 23-yard line.
Yeah, now Justin Hulke is checking into the game for Josh Marcus.
Yeah. Nice. I like the, it looks like we had a flag down here.
This could be huge here if Staples doesn't.
What this is. If they take away this first down.
Yeah, then it would be like 3rd and medium. 4th and medium.
It's going to be a personal foul on Trumbull. So now Staples is going to be set up right near the goal line, deep in opposing territory. So big break there for the Wreckers, and obviously if you're Trumbull, you know you can't be doing that in this sort of game, in this part of the field. So Staples now going to be set up.
It's a full 1st and 10 goal line.
1st and 10 from around the 10.
Yeah, full 10 yards at the goal line.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to throw it.
Yeah. So 1st and goal as the Wreckers look for a play. It's a nice drive here from the Wreckers. You talk about the Nick Weil using his athleticism a couple times there. And now the handoff is going to come to Armentano, and he's going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like he just tripped there before making the juke, so
yeah,
a little unfortunate for the Wreckers, because if he didn't trip, maybe he gets an extra yard or 2 out of that play, because Trumbull defender was right there to make the play.
Yeah, no gain on the play, so now 2nd and goal. Weil going to throw off play action, looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Was looking for Charlie Clark. It was knocked away by Braden Jago there for Trumbull. Nice play there to swat it away and prevent Charlie Clark from making that catch. And it is going to be 3rd and goal from the 10.
Yeah, Jago, the sophomore strong safety, also has 4 rushing touchdowns on the season, 1 sack and 1 interception.
Yeah, really nice play there to swat it away. So we'll see what the Wreckers are thinking here on 3rd and goal. Got to think it's going to be in the air here.
It's going to be key to see how much yards they get out of this play if they would go for it on 4th or 3rd and 10.
Nathan Smith in motion. Wiles going to throw some pressure. Looking, it's caught by Shane Sandrew out there. He will make the play near the 3. He'll be short. So now, Spencer, you talked about 4th down decision time. What are they going to do here? No, the offense still on the field.
4th and 3rd. It's close enough. I was going to say if you're like 4th and 7, 4th and 8, maybe you consider putting the field goal unit out there. I get it's windy, but 4th and 3rd, you're definitely going to go for it here if you're Coach Barons and the Wreckers.
And they are going to go for it. No one is coming off the field. They get a play, and this is a big play right here. 4th and goal. Armentano in the backfield. 2 receivers left. 1 to the right. Wiles going to throw. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. Ball was in the ground. A little too low for Josh Marcus, the tight end. And the Wreckers turn it over on down.
Yeah, they had the one-on-one matchup there with Marcus, but unfortunately for the Wreckers, the ball was a little low and bounced before it could get to him.
Yeah, the ball was in the dirt there. Not a great throw there from Weil. You know, he wants that one back on 4th and goal. So Trumbull will take over deep in their own territory here.
Figure it's going to be a run here, too.
Yeah, trying to make some space here. Be around their own 5-yard line. Blank in the backfield. Now he motions to the other side of Wojcicki. And the handoff is going to go to Blank. Blank going forward, has room to run. There is a flag down. He takes it to the 25. It'll be a nice run for Trumbull if it stands.
It will not stand here. It's going to go back.
Does look that way. Trumbull will move back closer into the shadow of their own goal line.
It's like they're all the way down to their... Looks like they're down to like the 2.
Yeah. And we know that record pressure, Spencer. If they can, you know, bring even the run blitz here, could be 2 points on the board for the Wreckers. Be the first 2 points in this game. 0-0, 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Wojcicki's going to run, going to go to the outside of the end zone. Oh, look at that. And there's a flag. That's going to be on probably on Davis Crandall. He tried to go over him. It was weird-looking tackle there.
Yeah, Armentano also involved in that play.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly happened, but Wojcicki was getting to the outside, and then
he got flicked.
Like he just got flipped there, yeah. So it'll be a 15-yard personal foul against the Wreckers. That's costly when you had a team in the shadow of their own goalposts, and now Trumbull, they're going to bring it all the way up to the 20. So 1st and 10 for Trumbull there.
Let's go, Wojcicki!
Wolczyski is going to throw. And that is complete to number 17, Matthew Green. Short completion. We'll take it to around the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Trumbull.
Yeah, this is Trumbull's first completed pass of the game to Green, who is a junior and already has one receiving touchdown on the season.
Yeah, we know Trumbull's a very run-centric team, but we see them using the pass game here. 2nd and 2. Trumbull's looking to get the records jump off sides, but it
looks like it was Green.
Yeah, instead it was Trumbull who jumped, so it's going to be a false start on the Eagles, so it'll be 2nd and 7 now for Trumbull. A lot of mistakes here early for Trumbull. The personal foul call. I mean, we also had that personal foul on Davis Crandall, too.
Yeah.
0-0. 2:50 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, now that goes from 2nd and short to 2nd and medium to long here.
Wolczyski, quick throw is complete, and he is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That was Giovanni Albageno with the catch, but he's going to go backwards. Going to take it right down to the 21. Justin Halke able to get in there and make the tackle for Staples. And it's going to be 3rd and long now for Trumbull. And it's going to be third and long.
We turned off.
Wolczyski rolling out, looking.
Dash, we're off.
Incomplete.
It's turned off.
Eagles pass balls.
Declan called me. We just turned off.
Number 6, Giovanni Albaladejo. 4th down and 10.
And we should be back now on WWPT.
Sorry
about that.
How about now?
Lorenzo Sevilla.
And
still just music. Stash, try speaking now.
Test.
How about now? No. Still not working? Yes. Testing. Yes, Stash, it's out there.
What?
It's out on the phone.
No, it's connected.
I don't know. We're not getting signal.
What do you? I don't know.
We're out.
Tighter.
And the Eagles are down the punt at the 46-yard line. 1:52 remains in the opening quarter. Still no score.
Yeah, I don't know. It says we're connected. I don't know what happened.
Stray says we're on.
We're on the stream. We're not on the radio. Staples will come from the 40, and it's a whistle.
Offsides penalty against the Eagles. 5 yards, still first down.
Second and 5. Wiles going to throw. That's complete to Shane Sandrew. Going forward, still on his feet near the 25-yard line.
Screen pass complete to number 9, Shane Sandrew, from number 3, Nick Wheel.
We should be back on WWPT 90.3 FM. Or if those of you who are tuning in on O'Shea Productions, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties on the radio side, but those should be being figured out.
First down for the Wreckers at the 23-yard line.
Staples will have first and 10 from around the 20. Smith in motion. Handoff's going to go to Armentano, and he's going to take it to around the 18-yard line.
Second down and 4.
Second down and 4. 2nd and 4 for the Wreckers here. Weil with Cody Goldman in the backfield now. And the handoff is going to go to Weil, keeps it himself after the fake to Goldman, and he takes it around the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal once again for the Wreckers. We'll see if they can cash it in this time.
Number 4, Will Carley. First down, goal to go for the Wreckers.
Okay. Now we should be back on WWPT 90.3 FM. Okay, we're back on WWPT 90.3 FM. Sorry about that. Just some internet issues here at Trumbull as the handoff is going to go to Goldman, and he is going to get close to the goal line. 1st and goal for the Wreckers. Guys, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 0-0. So, for those of you listening on the radio, you missed a little bit of action there. Trumbull punted away. The Wreckers have driven it down the field. A nice play to Shane Sandrew. And he was able to get it down. Wreckers able to get it down to the field near the goal line. Those of you who are tuning in on YouTube on O'Shea Productions, sorry you may have heard us dealing with those technical difficulties, but we are back now.
Back. Yeah, we're back and better than ever.
Yes, back and better than ever, as they say.
Yeah, so far here we're seeing the Wreckers starting to make a drive onto Trumbull as they're 9 yards away from cashing in on the first point of the game.
Yes. Second, we saw the Wreckers had another goal line opportunity earlier in the game in that first quarter, but Rutgers not able to cash in on that. They went for it on 4th down and did not get it. So both teams have to take a long walk now to the other side of the field with that Rutgers near the goal line in the end of the quarter.
Probably better for both teams. Get the blood moving in this cold atmosphere.
Definitely want to get the blood moving on a night like tonight. But we'll see, Spencer, what the Rutgers are thinking here. They have Cody Goldman in, which you know they like to do in those goal line situations.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a couple receivers out, too.
And the handoff is going to go to Goldman. Goldman is going to get close. Let's see if he's in. He is in. Cody Goldman into the end zone for the Staples touchdown. A 9-yard run, and Staples strikes first here tonight in Trumbull.
And who would have been surprised if anybody? It's Cody who scored this touchdown. That's his 11th touchdown of the season, and he's leading the Wreckers on the way.
WWPT's very own Cody Goldman able to cash it in. A 9-yard run as Aiden Stubbs will come out to kick the extra point. Charlie Clark, the holder.
See how he fares with this wind here.
Yeah, first time we're seeing a kick in the wind tonight. And the kick is up, and it is through. And it is a 7-0 lead for the Wreckers. So you may not have heard all of that drive, but Wreckers started in their own territory. St. Sandro had a nice catch, Weil able to use his athleticism, and Cody Goldman cashes it into the end zone there.
Yeah, and as we see the Wreckers getting ready to go on defense, it looked like wind was not a factor as Stubbs drilled that in. That was very close to hitting the scoreboard.
Yes. So Staples will now kick it off here. So Aiden Stubbs will come out to kick it off.
Let's go, Trumbull! You got this!
So Stubbs will kick it away for the Wreckers.
Come on, let something go our way. Something's got to go our way.
And the kick is up, and it is going to be it's going to be over the head of the returner, and it is going to be a disaster here for Trumbull. He's able to make something out of it, but brought down to the 13-yard line. It went over the head of Jaden Tucci, the returner for Trumbull. He tries to make something out of nothing there, but only gets it to around the 13-yard line.
Yeah, that worked very in favor of Staples as we see the defense getting ready to get back on the field.
Yes, so this Trumbull offense has not done much. 2 punts tonight, not really moving the ball very much. The Wojcicki with in the backfield, and that's going to be the handoff to Blank. Blank is going to get forward to around the 20-yard line, so it'll be a 7-yard run for the Eagles on first down.
Yeah, it looked like Davis Crandall there, or my bad, Callum McLean there to make the play.
Yeah, nice play there from Callum as Trumbull will now have a second and short. Just underway in the second quarter, 7-0 Staples. And Wojcicki going to hand it off again to Blank. Blank bows to the right side and able to pick up the first down near the 35-yard line. Nice run there from Trumbull. That will be a 7-yard pickup and a first down.
Yeah, he trucked Charlie Clark on that play to get an extra couple of yards to pick up the first down for Trumbull.
Yeah, Blank able to make a nice move there to get that first down. And now Trumbull will have it at the 35.
Yeah, Trumbull crowd starting to get back into this game, and we know they're a crazy atmosphere, and they're waiting to fire that cannon.
Oh, you know about it as Wojcicki's going to throw, rolls left, looking now is going to just throw it into the ground. Looked like he was going to try to run there.
Oh, looked like he's injured.
And he's injured. He's
Ooh.
in some pain there on the ground. Looked like on that play he was going to run, and then didn't have anywhere to go, threw it down. Now he's up. But he definitely looks like he's in a lot of discomfort there.
Looked like he got hit in the contact on the knee while throwing it, and he threw that ball to avoid, and now
he's going to go to the sideline.
Yeah, it looks like we got Will Carley, the senior, coming in to play that quarterback.
Yeah, Will Coley will be the new quarterback. He looks like he was fine initially. He got up, but now Will Carley in, and it's going to be a direct snap to Brandon Jago, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rutgers tackle number 67, Ben Esser.
Ben Esser on the tackle for the Rutgers.
Caleb! Way to be tough, Caleb!
Let's go, Wojcicki!
So third down and long now for Trumbull.
Let's go, you got this!
Yeah, it looks like Wojcicki's back in here now for this play.
Yeah, Wojcicki is back in after taking that injury. It looked like he got up right away, so that's why I thought he might have been fine. But it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. Wojcicki's going to throw, rolls right, looking a lot of pressure. He's able to complete the pass to Tyler Rodriguez, but he's going to go out of bounds. Charlie Leahy brought the pressure there for the Rutgers, forcing Wojcicki all the way to his right. Gets the quick throw, but well short of the marker, so Trumbull's going to have to take its 3rd punt of the night.
Yeah, it looked like the O-line let in the interior defense as we saw Mir got back into the backfield, Cody Goldman got into the backfield, and we saw Wojcicki go right, and then Charlie Leahy was just there to make the play.
So Savella will come out to punt the ball away. Shane Sandrew out to return for the Rutgers, and the punt is up. End over end kick, but it's short and will be bounce at midfield and go out of bounds there. So not a very long kick there for Trumbull. Only have a net of around 16 yards there. And Staples, great starting field position once again. We'll see if they can cash it in.
Yeah, and that was the win there, which knocked the punt all the way right. And we're seeing the Staples now in Trumbull territory with the big win playing in their favor.
Yeah, definitely is. Staples up 7-0 here, 9:49 to play in the second quarter. Weil comes out. Weil, the birthday boy today, to mention that. Happy birthday to Nick. And Weil's going to throw, rolls right, looking downfield all the way. Some trouble pressure now, throws incomplete. Looks like that ball was tipped near the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like some Trumbull pressure by number 75. We saw Armentano play a big block there to hold him off there and let Weil throw despite the incompletion.
Yeah, Weil tried to buy some time out to his right. Nothing was available there for him, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wreckers.
See, it's taken the Wreckers some time to get their play call.
Yeah, Weil's looking to the sideline. Armentano in at running back. 2 receivers on each side. And Charlie Clark is in motion. He gets the jet sweep. And now it's Shane Sandrew gets it. Nice creativity. Shane Sandrew near the left sideline is going to go out of bounds at around the 43-yard line. Interesting play call for the Wreckers. It goes to Charlie Clark, and then Charlie Clark gives it to St. Sandrew. Sandrew gets it to the left side, goes out of bounds for a gain of around 7.
Yeah, it really fooled the defense there as they were following Clark all the way to the right side. It goes to Sandrew. He'd be able to run across, only able to get a couple yards there, but always about netting the positive. And now it's 2nd and short for the Staples Wreckers.
Fooled me, too. I thought for quite some time there that Charlie Clark had the ball. So third down here for the Wreckers. 3rd and short. They're in around 3.
Let's go, Trumbull! Let's go, defense!
Armentano in our running back. 3 receivers right, 1 left. And Wile's going to throw and now takes it himself. Weil going down to the 39-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down for the Wreckers, and it will be.
Yeah, Weil forcing his way through. It looked like he got grabbed there a little bit at the back of his shoulder, but he was able to power his way to pick up the first down.
Looked like a designed run there for Weil. He goes up the middle and picks up the first down yardage. 1st and 10.
See the skull going up, that's their way of sharing the signals, the Wreckers.
Yes, we know that.
The Trumbull, it looks like they have a little eagle that they give out for their flag.
Well, they are the Golden Eagles, so that does make sense. As Nathan Smith in motion, Weil play action, screen pass to Smith. Smith will take it right near the line of scrimmage. Looks like it'll be a loss of 1 to the 40. Try to get Nathan Smith with some space, but he's brought down at the 40.
Yeah, it looked like the throw was a little behind Smith there, but Smith was able to catch it, and they're now lost of a yard there, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 from the 40. Yeah, looked like there was going to be some space, but disappeared. Armentano in at running back. 3 receivers to the left. Weil is going to hand it off to Armentano. Armentano looking, nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Armentano was...
Oh, there's a flag there. Nathan Smith just got shoved to the ground.
Yeah, that's a fake. Trumbull is really making quite some mistakes tonight with these personal fouls. Some fans are saying that Nathan Smith had an Oscar-winning performance there.
It looks like it was Lorenzo Sevilla who pushed him as...
Yeah, there will be a personal foul on Trumbull.
Yeah.
Spencer, I don't know if you can hear, but these fans behind us really think that it was a flop from Nathan Smith. I'm not really sure.
No, that looked like it was a blatant shove there.
Yeah. I thought it was a shove, too. So the Wreckers will get about a 15-yard gain here. It'll be a first down.
Nobody touched him.
They're still going at it. But yeah, definitely some extracurricular activity there. It was a nice play defensively from Trumbull, able to stop Armentano in the backfield, but the extracurricular activity gets the Wreckers the first down.
Yeah, Goldman now in for Armentano here in this play.
And Wile's going to throw off play action, some pressure, looking to the end zone. He's got Justin Halkey. Justin Halkey makes the play for the record touchdown. Is a flag. There is a flag down. It is coming back.
Yeah, Halkey celebrated too early there.
Yeah.
He was running around, had his arms out, and it's going to go back here. But that was a beautifully designed throw and route by Halkey.
Beautiful design play. Justin Halkey wide open near the goal line, able to get it into the end zone. So the flags prove costly. It is a holding call on the Wreckers. I'll move them backwards, and that is another costly penalty.
Yeah, this game we just been seeing penalties by both teams, and so far the penalties have impacted both teams, but the Wreckers are able to hold on with the lead right here, 7-0. But that's a touchdown that just went away, and you can't be giving away points.
1st and 20 now from the 38.
Let's go defense!
Weil looks to the sideline for the play. In the shotgun, Cody Goldman in at running back once again. And a whistle, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout called by the Wreckers. So Adam Behrens maybe wanting to clean up these penalties here.
Yeah, it looked like on that play there was a little confusion. Saw Charlie Clark lift up his hands, not sure of the play, and a bunch of other Rutgers players as well, as the Rutgers are going to take a timeout and figure out what they're going to do on this first and long.
Staples with a 7-0 lead, 7:07 to play in the second quarter.
Trumbull's coach, maybe he's arguing about the shove there.
And yeah, he definitely looks that way. Speaking of Trumbull's coach, he was actually at Staples for 25 years. Mirs Paterkio. He's considered a legend with the Rutgers, and then left in 2018 to head for Trumbull. So this is kind of well, I mean, they play every year, but I guess tonight might be sort of a revenge game. And he was part of some state championships at the Rutgers.
Yeah, they played last year in a very windy game, too, where the Rutgers were able to prevail on this close one.
Yes. Adam Behrens was able to get his first state championship last year over West Haven. Rutgers trying to defend that championship this year. It's 1st and 20. Nathan Smith in motion. Wiles throwing, looking, pressures, throwing, it's caught. Got Justin Halkey near the 34-yard line. So they'll get some of that penalty yardage back, but not all of it. And about a 6-yard completion there for the Rutgers.
Yeah, Weil pump faked the initial read, and then Holke was able to make a nice grab over his head to get the completion. As now it looks like it's 2nd and 15, so they're getting more in territory and striking distance to get that first down.
Yes. Nice throw there from Weil, who's under some duress, able to get Halkey. 2nd and 15. Wiles going to throw. Some pressure for Trumbull. He dumps it off to Armentano. Armentano still going at the 20. He'll be brought down at the 18-yard line. A nice play there from Anthony Armentano. Weil had nowhere to go. He dumps it off to Armentano. He's able to get a big gain. But there's a flag down. Once again, it's going to be a legal man downfield.
Yeah, it looked like it was a design screen pass, and the Rutgers O-line got jumped up a little too early.
Another costly penalty. Armentano had a nice run to the 18-yard line, but it's the second time on this drive now a penalty has negated a big gain. First the Justin Halkey touchdown, and now the Anthony Armentano play.
Now it's 2nd and 20, so it's basically like the Halkey 5-yard catch did not count, and you lost a down there.
Yeah, it's 5-yard penalty. So they'll back it up to the 38, where it will be 2nd and 20. Wiles empty backfield. Armentano lined up in the slot as a receiver. Wiles going to throw. Looking, completes it to Nathan Smith at the 25, and will be brought down near the 19-yard line. So that is a nice 19-yard completion to Nathan Smith, and it looks like he'll be just short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and short for the Rutgers.
Yeah, Smith did a good job there creating space between him and the defender, as now it's 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 now as they marked it. As you expect, maybe this is a run here.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. We know the Rutgers like to run it. Anthony Armentano will be the running back on this play. 7-0 Rutgers, 6:09 to play in the second quarter. Handoff, it's going to be fake. Wiles going to keep it himself, and looks like he's going to be short. Looked like he only got about a yard. They needed 2. And they're going to say he only got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th and 2. Spencer, looks like there's no move to get the offense off the field here.
Yeah, this would be a far field goal here. They're on the 20. You go it back, a 30-yard field goal in the win. You're unlikely to make it, so now you have Cody Goldman, the power back, in here for this 4th and short.
Especially on 4th and short. Not surprised to see Adam Behrens go for it here as the Rutgers are looking to the sideline for the play.
Seeing a lot of this today, and that's a large due to piece of this one.
I think a lot of miscommunications here. So Davis Crandall move. Handoff's going to go to Cody Goldman. Goldman's going to push his way to the line to gain.
Well, they're going to get it.
Pile holding up. We'll see if the Rutgers push enough of his great to get the first down. It looks like they're going to be short.
It's a great second effort, but it looks like they're going to be short as the Trumbull offense is getting ready to go, but it looks like the Staples offense is staying out there, so maybe they got it.
Both offenses are on the field. They're going to say he's short. It will be Trumbull ball. So Cody Goldman got the ball on that 4th and 2. Tried to push his way. The line tried to push his way to the line again. Came up short. So now Trumbull will take over deep in their own territory.
Yeah, it looked like it had to be less than inches, if anything, and that first down. It was very close. It was Trumbull defense, their D-line, able to hold and make the stop.
Second turnover on downs of the night for the Wreckers. We've gone for it and not gotten it twice. So Wojcicki going to hand it off to Blank. Blank is going to push forward to around the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on first down.
Yeah, and this could be a big drive for Trumbull here, as not only if you're looking to get points, but maybe you look at this as an opportunity to make sure with less than 5 minutes left in this quarter to make sure the Wreckers don't get the ball the rest of this half.
Yeah, it looks like Trumble's content to play some people. They haven't got anything going offensively. Their defense has been okay, but they have allowed the Wreckers. The Wreckers have been right near the goal line twice, not able to cash in. 2nd and 8. Handoff again to Blank, who is going to go pretty much nowhere. A whole slew of Wreckers are going to stop him near the 22-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, as he finally falls to the ground. Now he's going to get back up.
Yeah, that was Jerome Serena. Who
we got an injured player.
Down. That's another player who's down. It was one down who got up. Can't quite see the number of who this was for Trumbull.
Yeah, it looks like one of the big guys.
Serious pain, one of those O-linemen.
Looks like a leg injury, a lower leg injury as they're stretching it out.
The trainers are working on that leg there. Coach P over there checking it out too.
All right, so now it's 3rd down and short. Or not third, it's 3rd down here, so this could be a big stop for the Wreckers.
And that was number 78 for the Golden Eagles, Andrew Kingen, who is being helped off, but able to walk off on his own power, which is always a good sign to see. So it'll be 3rd down for Trumbull. Third and around 7 for the Golden Eagles. Wojcicki going to throw. Looking. Now pressure comes in for the Wreckers. He's being chased, and he's forced to just throw it away. Davis Crandall, as well as a couple other Wreckers in on the pressure, forced Wojcicki to just throw it into the ground. We've seen him do that.
There's a flag again.
It's another flag down. We'll see what this is.
Penalty flag on the play.
It's going to be roughing the passer on the Wreckers.
It's an interesting call here.
That is, well, it looks like Trumbull's moving back. Looked like the signal was roughing the passer.
Yeah, maybe it was an unsportsmanlike conduct because it was a late hit when there was a record down on the field.
It's going to be offsetting penalty. I believe Trumbull's moving back.
Yeah, I think it has to be a late hit.
Yeah, I think it was a late hit on Trumbull. So it'll be 4th down. Oh, they're going to call it intentional grounding was the call.
Interesting. Yeah, nobody was in the vicinity when he threw it away.
Nobody was, so Trumbull will be forced to punt from their own end zone. And the punt is up.
It's a good punt.
Sandrew is going to call a fair catch at the Trumbull 40-yard line. So punting from your own goal of your own end zone, that's probably the best punt you could ask for at the high school level, as the Wreckers will take over in Trumbull
Especially
territory.
when you had the wind knock it all the way back before. This was a good punt, and good job for Trumbull there with the punt, the special teams, as we see the Wreckers go back on offense.
Yeah, Trumbull offense really not able to get anything going tonight. 4 drives, 4 punts. Meanwhile, the Wreckers, they had the touchdown. Also had a 4th down near the goal line that was stopped. They had another, they thought they had a touchdown that was called back, and then ended up turning it over on downs again. So Wreckers have done well offensively, only 7 points to show for it. Handoff to Armentano. Armentano is a gaping hole takes it past the 25 when we drop down the 22-yard line. That is an 18-yard run for Anthony Armentano on first down. Nice way to get the drive started for the Wreckers.
Yeah, big play there, and now the Wreckers are rolling as we see some substitution as Holke's coming in and Crandall's coming in, as it looks like Armentano is heading to the sideline here.
We saw just the Red Sea kind of part for Anthony Armentano. Had a gaping hole to go through there. Cody Goldman now in the backfield. Well, they'll give Armentano a rest after that play. Goldman's going to get the handoff. Will go up the middle, and we'll bring it to about the 20. Will be a short gain. Some little extracurricular activity there, nothing called.
Yeah, we've been seeing this throughout the game. A bunch of unsportsmanlike penalties. The Smith shove there that gave the Wreckers a first down.
Late hits. Yeah, definitely seen that.
See the Wreckers letting this clock roll, taking their time.
Yeah, under 3 minutes to play in this first half. Rutgers with a 7-0 lead.
So we see Armentano coming in for Goldman here.
Second down and 9 for the Wreckers.
Come on, Trumbull!
3 receivers to the left, 1 right. Weil is going to hand it off to Armentano, and he will only bring it down around the line of scrimmage. It looks like he'll get a gain of 1. So 3rd and long upcoming for the Wreckers.
Yeah, Sevilla there to make the play, and it looked like Ryan Mullins did a great job timing the jump into the backfield.
3rd down and 8 for the Wreckers.
So we're going to be approaching the 2-minute mark in this quarter.
Yeah, so when you think about this first half, for Trumbull offensively, just been nothing going, but for the Wreckers, some missed opportunities. 3rd and 8. Justin Halke in motion. Wiles going to throw. Wiles looking towards the end zone. It's going to be tipped. Was looking to get it to Charlie Clark there in the end zone, but Trumbull able to get in there, knock it away. It looked like it could have been intercepted, and it will be 4th down for Staples.
They're going to be sending out Stubbs here in this long field goal. Let's see what he can do here as we saw him drill the extra point. Let's see if he can make it here.
Long field goal in the win. It'll be about a 38-yard field goal. Wreckers at the 20. Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see. We saw the extra point, but with the field goal from a further distance, we'll see if in the wind, we'll see how this kick goes. Charlie Clark, the holder. And Stubbs will kick. It is well short. Looks like Trumbull got a hand in on there. It was blocked. That was Will Carley, who we saw come in at quarterback when Wilczewski was hurt, able to come in and block that, and we saw it wasn't really the win there, Spencer. It was the block there that made that field goal unsuccessful.
Yeah, Carley is one of their key defensive pieces. He averages 10 tackles a game, but he could also do it at quarterback as he's the backup to Wilczewski.
So Trumbull will now take over. 1:45 to go in the first half. Wilczewski throws near the sideline, and that is going to be caught by Chase Marsalis. He's going to go out of bounds right there at the sideline.
Yeah, the senior for Eagles.
Quick throw there from Trumbull. 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. And now we see motion man as Wilczewski looking to throw. Nothing available there to him. Now he's going to take off and try to run. And we'll bring it to the 28-yard line, and then suffers a pretty big hit there. We've already seen him be hurt once. He looks like he's stumbling a little bit there, but it'll be okay.
This Leahy made the play there from the back.
Well, I'll say one thing. If there's one person you don't want to get hit by, it's Charlie Leahy. You know, 6'5", 225 pounds. Trumbull call a timeout here. It'll be 3rd and 1.
See the music starting to blast here in this big.
The music is very loud.
This big 3rd and short play, and you have to figure it's going to be one of those handoffs that's going to be the starting to push here, as the Wreckers should expect that.
Yeah, Trumbull will just try to pick up a first down, something they haven't been doing much of in this first half. All right, the Rutgers defense back on the field. Trumbull offense came back on the field, so I think it might be time to turn down the music. We'll see if
Looks like we have
they have other ideas.
Carly in here for
Oh, yeah.
a little formation.
Looks like going to be interesting formation here for Trumbull, and it's going to be a direct snap. He's going to get the first down, able to take it forward. That was Wilczewski taking the snap, gets it forward. Looks kind of QB sneakish kind of play, just getting up the middle, able to pick up the first down. So
Yes.
First and 10 for Trumbull from the 33. Wilczewski going to throw. Looking, and it's going to be caught.
He stayed in bounds, though.
Stayed in bounds. That is.
But the clock will stop
Yes.
until the ref signal, as we see it starts to go now.
Yeah, so time definitely a factor. That was Albanejo able to make the catch for Trumbull.
They do have all their timeouts, though, Trumbull,
They
for
have
this
two
drive.
timeouts.
Oh, 2 timeouts, though.
2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Wilczewski going to throw. Looking, some pressure, rolls right. Still looking. Nowhere going. He's going to throw it into the ground again.
Leahy looking for a flag there.
Yeah, Charlie Leahy ended up on the ground. You see him flail his arms up. Wilczewski threw it in the ground. Looks like they will say there was someone in the area, though, so no grounding. So clock will stop with 40 seconds to play in the first half. Rutgers with that 7-0 lead. Second and 8 from the 35.
See Trumbull taking time to figure out their play as we see the big Trumbull Eagle flag there making an appearance.
3rd and 8, rather. So, Wilczewski in the backfield with blank. 40 seconds to play. Motion man for Trumbull. Now this play is going to be blown dead. Because Tyler Rodriguez in motion. It's going to be a false start on Trumbull. So now 3rd and 8 is going to turn into 3rd and 13 for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, 3rd and 13. Let's see if they pick up the first down. You're going to pass it or you're going to concede the half and hand it off. And we'll see maybe Barons calls a timeout to force the punt in the win, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see if that is what they do. So many mistakes here for the Golden Eagles. False starts, late hits.
Yeah, and the clock's still running with the flag.
Yes, 30 seconds to play. Wilczewski is going to take the snap. Looking, some pressure for the Rutgers. He's going to throw, and it's going to be brought down. The ball is out, but Trumbull able to get back on it. Cody Goldman forced the fumble out of Wilczewski. Trumbull able to get it back.
Covered by the Eagles number 70, Brody McGee.
That's Brody McGee able to pick it up. Wilczewski was in some pain after that contact from Goldman, who was able to force the fumble.
Yeah, Goldman from behind. That's 2 big hits this drive from the back. The first one with Leahy is now we see the clock's going to run out here.
Yeah, the clock will run out on this first half. There's going to be no need to punt it for Trumbull.
Or it stops at 6. Or no, it's going to continue running.
2, that. Oh, the clock is now stopped at 2 seconds. So it looks like, I don't know exactly what happened with the
Ref's
clock.
discussing something.
Yeah, they're definitely discussing something because they could have ran out the play clock there.
Trumbull's punt team's coming out, though, so
All right, so I guess
there'll be a
clock
punt.
Stopped with 2 seconds. So looks like Trumbull will punt it away, and then that will be the end of this. This will be the last play of this first half, barring some sort of penalty.
First down to the Eagles, back to punt number 13.
see if Sandrew could get a play going here.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you'd have to get into the end zone for it to really matter, unless there's a penalty, as we mentioned.
Yeah, the punter could also just slide down and not have to punt it because the 2 seconds would be gone.
That probably is the safer route for Trumbull.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what they should do here. Selva, the punter for the Golden Eagles.
Seconds remain.
All right, now they put 14 seconds back on the clock, so now it looks like they will have to punt it. I don't know what exactly happened there, so now it looks like we will see an actual punt for the Golden Eagles. Savella is going to punt it away. High kick, short, going to bounce near midfield, take some nice Trumbull bounces.
They're not going to touch it to let the clock run.
Yeah, they will not. They will let that clock run, and now the refs blow it at 2 seconds.
And the punt is
So Weil will come out, the Wrecker offense at the 43-yard line. It looks like they'll probably just take a knee unless they're feeling aggressive.
Yeah, there was Hail Mary range last time, and we know the last Hail Mary thrown by Weil was caught, and it was a touchdown, so maybe.
Speaking of Hail Marys, last time the Wreckers played in this stadium, the game actually did end in a Hail Mary and a Wrecker win. So there are some Hail Marys Hail Mary history lurking here.
So Trumbull playing back, only
Trumbull
3
is
people.
playing back,
So
looking
maybe
for
you
the
hand it off and try something.
So Trumbull is looking for that Hail Mary, so they won't just take a knee. They're coming out in the shotgun with Armentano. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Wile's going to do a quick screen pass to St. Sandrew. Sandrew's going to try to get some blocks, still going, and he'll take it to the 45-yard line of Trumbull, and that will be the first half. So we head to halftime. Wreckers up 7-0. Spencer, what are your thoughts of this first half?
Yeah, so far penalties been the story, as neither team was able to get the momentum. It looked like the Wreckers were, but then there was the big stop on Goldman, 4th and short. As we're going to head into this halftime, Staples has a 7-0 lead, but it is not comfortable.
Yeah, Staples definitely going to be thinking they could have really extended that lead in terms of that touchdown, that just Halkey touchdown that was called back, and that 4th down within the 10-yard line. So Rutgers with a 7-0 lead at half. Right now, we are going to send it back to Declan Jandora in the studio, but we will see you back for the second half. as we get ready to start the third quarter. Spencer, what are your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, so the story of the first half, it's been penalties, offense is not really going much, and it was that Goldman touchdown to give that Rutgers a 7-0 lead as we see the Staples is ready to kick it off.
All right, so Trumbull will receive that second half kickoff. Stubbs is out to kick it off. And we are underway in the second half. Line drive kick will be returned by Jago, and he will take it to around the 23-yard line, and that is where Trumbull will start their first drive of the second half. And Spencer, Trumbull really didn't get much going offensively in that first half.
Yeah, it looked like a bunch of 3-and-outs, and when they got those first downs, there was penalties, and it was just first and longs, and they weren't able to capitalize and keep moving the chains. So let's see what they have in store this half.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 will be from the 24. Wojcicki with Blank in the backfield. Albalego in motion. Wojcicki's going to take off. Girls left. Now he's going to head out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A nice run from Wojcicki on first down. And he's going to get close to the marker, and I think they will give it to him. So an 11-yard run on first down for Wojcicki.
Yeah, Armentano there was able to push him out to prevent him from getting extra more yards there. As a good break from Wojcicki, reading the defense and then rolling right.
1st and 10 from the 37. Wojcicki gonna fake it and then take it himself. Wojcicki going to the left, heading towards the sideline. Is going to be brought down by Cody Goldman near the line to gain. Will be about a 9-yard run on first down. Nice tackle there from Cody Goldman from behind, preventing a bigger run.
Yeah, Goldman was able to catch up there, and if he didn't catch up there, it was going to be a first down, as he maybe would have been able to get another 6-7 yards, let's say, on that play.
Yeah, 2nd down and short, 2nd and 1 for the Golden Eagles. 7-0 Staples. They had that touchdown in the first half, and then some turnover on downs, 1 punt, a lot of missed opportunities and penalties on the Wreckers. Penalties on both teams, really. And Wojcicki is going to run. Actually, that was number 12, Brandon Jog, who took the snap. And he is going to get faster around the line of scrimmage. Davis Crandall in on the tackle for the Wreckers.
Yeah, a couple of Wreckers there also to make the play. And now we see a 2nd and a long here as the offense is completely subbing in and out here.
And they're going to say it's a first down, so they'll say that Jog got the first down.
6.
That is Wojcicki.
Oh,
he's going to Wreckers bring him down right there. So Blank not able to go anywhere on that first down play.
Yeah, Cody Goldman there to make the play, as now it's 2nd and 9 for Trumbull.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Wojcicki was going to throw there, but then only saw Blank there, just dumped it off to him. Short gain there, 2nd and 9 for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Wojcicki taking a lot of hits so far early in this game that looked like he wanted to avoid it, and that went at Blank's cost there.
Yeah, Blank's going to check out now as Jaden Tushy will come in. He'll line up as a receiver, and now motions, and he is going to be fake it to him. Wojcicki's then going to take it himself and be stuffed for a short gain of 1. Amir Williams. Big Amir Williams able to make the stop there.
Yeah, and Jarrett DeLuca in there on the play.
Yeah, him and Jarrett DeLuca both able to make sure Wojcicki can get nowhere, and it'll be 3rd down for the Golden Eagles. 3rd and 7. This has kind of been the story of the night for Trumbull, Spencer. Not able to force themselves to a lot of 3rd and longs. Wojcicki going to throw, looking, some record pressure now, throws deep downfield, it's incomplete. Was looking for Albalego. Anthony Armentano is in on the coverage, had a big hit on Albalego, but was at the right time and able to force the incompletion, so it'll be another 4th down for Trumbull and another punt. And every drive so far tonight for the Golden Eagles has ended in a punt.
Yeah, and once Albalego got on air, Armentano was able to make that hit and jar the bar loose. As now it is 4th down, and Trumbull's ready here to punt.
Zavala will punt it away. Shane Sandrew back to return. Punt is a high kick. Shane Sandrew will call for a fair catch and take it at the Rutgers' own 15-yard line. A nice punt. Was going with the wind that time. That helped, but the Rutgers will get their first possession of this second half, trying to extend their 7-0 lead.
As we see the Rutgers walking out on offense, and Trumbull slowly walking up to the 15, it looked like. 15, yeah, the ball will be on the 15 here.
When we talk about Staples in that first half, Spencer, we had that nice drive, that touchdown drive, and two other nice drives, got them close to the goal line, had that Justin Halkey touchdown call back. But other than that one touchdown drive, a lot of mistakes for the Rutgers. And the first down will be a quick throw complete to Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith gets a block and will go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gain of 10 on first down. Nice play there from Nathan Smith.
Yeah, it looked like Marcus was there to set a screen to allow Smith to get an extra couple of yards on the play.
And Smith was able to pick up the first down to the 26. Just a little screen pass there, and Nathan Smith able to use his athleticism there. Marcus now going to check out will line up to the right. 1st and 10. And Weil is going to hand it off to Armentano. Armentano gets to the left side, still going, loses the football, and Trumbull takes and recovers it.
Yes!
Anthony Armentano got it to the 35-yard line and then lost the football, and Trumbull grabbed it right away. That is a costly mistake by Anthony Armentano and the Rutgers. And the refs confirm that Trumbull recovered.
Now you hear the bell noises, as that's what Trumbull, the crowd does here, is now the momentum, it looks like, starting to shift Trumbull's way as they have a good chance to score in record territory.
Yeah, this crowd, which we know, Spencer, that this student section, the black hole, as they like to call themselves, loves to get loud. They set off cannons here when they score touchdowns. But, haven't had much to cheer about tonight, but that fumble recovery gives them something to cheer about. This is the best field position the Eagles have been in all night.
Yeah, on the 35, yeah.
On the Rutgers 35-yard line. Wilczewski with Blank with him in the backfield in the shotgun.
Burn a timeout.
Some confusion here from the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, they're going to use a timeout.
Yeah, the Trumbull fans near us are yelling for them to call a timeout, and they do. So the first timeout of the second half for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and that's just not a good look for this Trumbull offense. You're coming onto the field, and then you just burn a timeout before the play even starts. These are silly mistakes that can cost you, and you would love to have that timeout coming back, especially in a close game. It might cost them big down the road in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's like Coach P and this Trumbull team didn't really know what was going on here. So yeah, again, when you look at Trumbull trailing 7-0, this could be a close game down the stretch. Could be a costly timeout. 7-0 Rutgers, 8:24 to play in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 35. Tyler Rodriguez in motion. Wilczewski's going to take it himself, gets to the right side, and goes out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. A 4-yard run for Wilczewski.
Nice job, Caleb!
Yeah, it looked like Callum McLean there was able to trip him up to make the play as he went out of bounds, Wilczewski.
Yeah, Wilczewski rolled right towards the sideline there. McLean was there to force him out of bounds.
2nd down and 6.
2nd down and 6 for the Golden Eagles.
Let's go! Trumbull!
And Wilczewski is going to hand it off to Blank. Blank looking to go somewhere, but will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down at around, or looks like he'll get a gain of about 2 to the
A little confusion there as they had Albadeo circle behind, try to trick the Rutgers defense.
It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Trumbull. Wilczewski takes the snap, rolls left, a designed run, but can't get anywhere. Rutgers stopped him after a short gain of about 2. Now decision time for Trumbull.
Shane Sandry there, who made the play there.
Yeah, Shane
on
Sandry, a nice stop there. So, what do you do here now, Spencer? It looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, this is a far field goal.
Would be a long field goal in the wind. 4th and 4 from the 29. Trumbull looking to get something going. They will go for it here on 4th down. Wilczewski in the shotgun is going to hand it off to number 1, Lingori, who will try to push for something, but he is going to be short. And the Wreckers will take over on downs. You only can take it down to the 26-yard line, short of where they need to get the 25. So Spencer Trumbull gets that fumble recovery, then goes 4 and out, and now the Wreckers will take over.
Yeah, able to capitalize and go together and do the job. And
if you're Anthony Armentano,
you're feeling good.
If you're Anthony Armentano, after you gave up that fumble, you're thanking all your defensive teammates right now. Well, so glad that did not cost the Wreckers. They're pretty much back to where they were before that fumble. 7-0, 7:16 to play in the third quarter. Nathan Smith in motion. Handoff going to go to Armentano. Armentano up the middle will take it to around the 30, gain of 4 on first down.
Up the middle, number 25, Anthony Armentano.
Yeah, as we see, we're about halfway done with this third quarter, moving very fast here.
Yeah. Wreckers will take that 7-0 lead they have. Played really great defensively tonight, forcing Trumbull to punt on pretty much every drive.
Just 7-0. They had the other touchdown, the Holkey touchdown. It got called back, and Wreckers are looking to get a 2-score lead here now.
Yeah, the offenses look good, other than a few mistakes. Second down. Handoff, or Wiles going to fake it to Armentano, keep it itself, go up the middle to the 32-yard line, and it will be third down and about 4 for the Wreckers.
Tackle made by the Eagles, number 4, Will Carley.
Will Carley in on the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we've been saying Carley's name a lot so far in this game. 10 tackles a game, that's what he averages, one of the big senior leaders on this team.
Carley kind of utility guy. You saw him coming at backup quarterback when Richesky was down.
Played linebacker, we saw him play safety too.
Wiles going to throw, looking, and that is complete to Shane Sandro at the 40 on the right side. Will be brought down at the 42-yard line, and that is about a 6-yard pickup for the Wreckers. Completion to St. Sandro. It is enough to keep the drive alive for the Wreckers.
Yeah, so the small, short route was able to do it. That's what the Wreckers needed, and now they have the first down. So we see Marcus is checking back in the game.
It's a nice little crawl route from Shane Sandro, able to get open. Weil able to find him. St. Sandro, the leading receiver on this Wrecker team. So Armentano in the backfield, 1st and 10. Wiles going to throw. Some pressure. Wiles throw. He has Nathan Smith wide open at the 30-yard line. No one's in front of him. He goes down the sideline. Nathan Smith's going to take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wreckers. Nathan Smith was wide open at the 30-yard line near that Wrecker sideline. Nick Weil found him, and he's just able to take him in. That is going to be a 67-yard touchdown pass. Nick Weil to Nathan Smith. What a play.
Yeah, it looked like there was some miscommunication between the cornerback and the safety, Jaden Tuesday. That allowed Nathan Smith to be that wide open, and he was able to capitalize and score the touchdown, and now the Wreckers have a big 2-score lead.
Stubbs out for the extra point. Charlie Clark's the holder. And the kick is up, and it is good. So Stubbs able to connect on that extra point after having the blocked field goal. It is a 14-0 lead for the Wreckers. What a play that was, Spencer. I mean, you're right, probably was some sort of a miscommunication.
I mean, there's no way you could get that wide open on that play.
Yeah, I mean, it was so wide open at the 30, all alone. Was one Trumbull player try to make a play, but still well behind. Nathan Smith is able to turn on the Jets and get in the end zone. That's that dynamic Wrecker offense we've been seeing all season from this team.
Yeah.
Reason why they're 7-1.
As we see now, 14-0. Now let's go looking around the FCX. St. Joe's beat Danbury 31-14. A bunch of other games Saturday.
Wreckers played St. Joe's down to the wire last week. St. Sandro having that 41-yard touchdown pass at the end of the game to clinch the win for the Wreckers.
And then 2 weeks before that, they beat Danbury in a big game. They put up 40 points, held them to under 10. So now we see Stubbs getting ready to kick off.
You know, the big one is still looming for the Wreckers. Stubbs will kick it off. Line drive kick will be returned from about the 10 and will be brought. Has a big hole, still taking it to the 36. 6-yard line. Nice return there for the Golden Eagles. And Trumbull will be set up. It was Braden Jagel with the nice return there.
Yeah, not want to get ahead of ourselves because you mentioned the big one on Thanksgiving. As it gets colder, the stakes get higher, and it sure has shown so far for this game as we saw a lot of intensity as we see an injured player down the field.
Yeah, that's Jagel who had that big return. Now he's down on the field. So the Trumbull athletic training staff will come out to take a look. But
yeah.
You're right. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but if you don't have, on Thanksgiving Day, if you're going to be in Westport, definitely come out to the game. And if you're going to be away, that's why we have WWPT. You can tune in online on the stream, however you would like.
I'll certainly be tuning into that game. Adam Udell, Weston Hawkeyes are on the call for that one. Yeah. While I'll be on my usual trip each year down to Massachusetts.
I will be in the stadium. It should be a great game. About 13 days from now, but the Rutgers need a win here first. Up 14-0, 5:19 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Wilczewski's gonna play action, looking. Colin McLean made a play, and then Wilczewski
ball's out.
Forward. Ball is out. The Rutgers have it. Looks like no call from the refs yet. Looked like the Rutgers got it.
He's down too after the big hit by Leahy.
Well, Wilczewski's been down a few times tonight. Colin McLean is standing there holding the football, wondering why the refs haven't called it for the Rutgers. They're discussing. Some discussions are going on.
Yeah.
Everyone's just standing
Wilczewski's going to get taken out of this game.
Yes. Helmet to helmet penalty.
Helmet to
We have
helmet.
personal foul on the Rutgers. Probably Callum McLean will be called for that.
No, I think it's Leahy,
yeah.
and then McLean was the one who picked up the ball.
So the Rutgers defense is on the field. So it's
the question now is, Wilczewski going to remain in this game, or will they go now back to Carly, who we saw a couple times?
I think it will be back to Carly here, who's in some serious discomfort. But what happened on that play, Wilczewski rolls out. Callum McLean tried to make the initial tackle, couldn't bring him down. Then the big hit from Charlie Leahy. The ball comes out, but they rule helmet-to-helmet contact. The Rutgers look like they recovered it, but it looked like they will negate the fumble. It will be a 15-yard penalty on the Rutgers. And
looks like the sophomore Isaac Dane is in for.
Yeah, they go to Isaac Dane, and the handoff is going to go for Trumbull to number 3, Touche. He will get a short gain.
So assume here, Dane, he knows what he's doing, a sophomore, young, getting some experience here, but he's been on the sideline paying attention carefully as we saw Wilczewski take a bunch of big hits, and you knew at some point in this game it was going to get to him.
Yeah, he's taken several big hits as Dane is going to do a behind the back to Abalego. Abalegos is going to take it back to around the line of scrimmage and be brought down by several Rutgers. Cody Goldman on the lead tackle there for the Rutgers. But yeah, we saw Wilczewski take several hits throughout this game. The first time he went out, we saw Carly take over. Now they go to Dane here. Trumbull down 2 scores, 4:15 to play in the third. Third down and 11 for the Golden Eagles. Out of the shotgun. Dane back to throw. Some pressure, tries to dump it off. See who has the ball. It was intercepted. It was Jarrett DeLuca able to pick it off. Dane looked like he was just trying to dump it off, but Jarrett DeLuca got in the way and intercepted it. And the Rutgers,
looks like it's it's an interception.
Yeah, it was an interception. Rutgers will take over on offense.
Or wait. No, it's an incompletion.
Okay. Yes, it will be ruled an incompletion. It looked like the Rutgers definitely thought they had the interception. You could tell that. Jarrett DeLuca had
the way they
ball.
celebrated on the sideline, too.
The way they celebrated definitely looked like an interception. I didn't really see the ball hit the ground, but Silvero will punch it away. Sandrew back to return, and the punt is going to go out of bounds. It lands at the 15-yard line. We'll see where they say it made its way out of bounds. But yeah, definitely an interesting play there. Dane was looking to just dump it off, and DeLuca came up with it, but they said it hit the ground.
Yeah, he bumped into Amir Williams on that play, so maybe that knocked it out, but it looked very close. Unfortunately for the Wreckers, it's an incompletion. And with the punt, they're going to be farther back than they would have been with the interception.
Still get the ball back, but you're right. Some yardage discrepancies there.
Probably take happy with the 14 lead, extending it to 2 possession.
Yeah, Rutgers looking to maybe put this game on ice here. 3:45 to play. Wiles going to take it himself, getting toward the right side near the sideline, will go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Saw kind of a Cody Goldman looked like he was going to do the jet sweep, but Wiles took it himself.
Yeah, and you had all the Wrecker receivers on the left side, making the right side wide open for Wild to run.
So 14-0 lead for the Wreckers late third quarter. Spencer definitely looking here, the Wreckers maybe to put this game away.
Yeah, definitely. And this also a long drive, even if you just get 3 or don't even score, will make it even harder for Trumbull, who we haven't seen now thrown the ball well, and now with Dane, the backup in the game, who knows how well this offense could roll for them.
Wiles going to throw, looking for Sandrew, and he's got it, and he puts it in there. Big gain for the Wreckers. St. Sandrew takes it all the way to the 35 of the Golden Eagles. St. Sandrew was open near that Wrecker sideline. Wiles was able to put it in there, and a big gain for the Wreckers, and they will flip the field here.
Yeah, behind the back basket catch by Sandrew. What a play. And now we see the Wreckers continuing rolling with this momentum they got.
What a nice throw it was for a while. It's able to put it in there. Rutgers, if they can put it in here, that'll avenge for a lot of the mistakes they've made tonight. It's Nathan Smith in motion. Wiles going to throw some pressure. He'll dump it off to Sandrew. Sandrew gets a block. Sandrew still going at the 15, at the 20, at the 15, at the 10. He's going to be into the end zone. Shane Sandrew on back-to-back plays. First, the big play that flipped field, and then a little screen pass to Sandrew. He's able to use his athleticism and his speed. Gets in the end zone for a 38-yard touchdown catch, and it is now a 3-score game.
Yeah, the sidearm pass by Wild, the blocking downfield, and with Sandrew's speed, he's able to make it all the way in there for the end zone with no one touching him.
Stubbs out for the extra point for the Wreckers. And the kick is up, and it is good. It is a 21-0 lead for Staples. 2:49 to play in this third quarter. And, you know, Spencer, in that first half, we kind of saw some of those drives from Staples stall out a bit near the goal line. But now this half, we saw some big plays for the Wreckers, able to make a 7-0 lead into a 21-0 lead.
Yeah, halftime adjustments for the Wreckers, and they're starting to pull away here in this dominant third quarter.
Now that this game maybe looks like it's kind of in hand for the Wreckers, I know what I'm thinking about. Do we want Trumbull to score a touchdown here? We can hear those cannons fired off.
No, Matt, you can't be saying that, Stash, on Staples Radio, WWBT. It would be cool to see the cannons go off, but no. We want this game to be a shutout. We want the Wreckers to dominate.
I want the Wreckers to win. I want to get a nice win, but can we get maybe one touchdown to hear those cannons?
You know, maybe if Staples gets an interception, maybe pick 6, maybe we could see if we could get those cannons fired up.
Stubbs out to kick it off for the Wreckers. And the kick is up. Line drive kick. It'll be returned by Logo, who will get it to the 31-yard line. Trumbull really hasn't gotten anything going offensively tonight. Pretty much every time they've had the ball, it's ended in a punt, except for that one time where they got that fumble, but ended up in a turnover on down. So just really not moving the ball at all.
Yeah, we see Dane's back on for this another drive, so you don't want to assume the worst, but I'm assuming here Wojnarowski is probably done for the game.
He is standing. He's still on the sideline. He has a football in his hands, but I think, you know, he's your starting quarterback in a 21-0 game. Maybe no need to run him back out there. Dane off play action, looking to throw, and it's incomplete. Looking for
Eagles fastball.
Yeah,
Number 2, Chase Marcellus there.
Wojciechowski, he's having an extended talk, it looks like, with one of the coaches and trainers there on the sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking so many hits tonight, and, you know, I think after a certain point in this scoreline, you maybe it's not the wisest thing to get him back out there.
Yeah. So we see Trumbull starting to get lined up with their signals, and we've got to hike it here.
2nd and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Handoff to Blank is going to get down to the 36-yard line. Anthony Armentano was like he was going at it a bit with one of those Trumbull players. Looks like there was a little shoving going on.
Yeah, now it's 3rd and 5. Probably going to be a run here, and we only saw that one throw that wasn't that accurate by Dan.
3rd and 5 for the Golden Eagles. Handoff is going to go to Blank. He's going nowhere. He's stopped in the backfield by Charlie Leahy. The handoff to Blank. And Charlie Leahy looks like he got in there faster than the speed of light. As soon as he looked up, he was in there able to make the stop.
Yeah, that was a good one there with the speed of light stash. Leahy just got right to him, able to make the play, and now we see Trumbull out, getting the punting unit, which is interesting. I get it's 21-0, but a little bit under a minute, like about a minute and a half left. You're down 3 scores. You'd think you have to go for it here.
Still the 3rd quarter, but
it's 4th and 9.
Trumbull
though,
will punt it away. 4th and after the Trumbull punt, and it'll go out of. Oh, it goes inbound. Looked like it sailed out of bounds.
The Eagle bounce.
Might have taken it back inbounds, and then takes a nice Eagle bounce. Looks like the Rutgers will get the ball at the 13-yard line. St. Sandrew is returning that punt. Thought it was going out of bounds, and then I think the wind have taken it back inbounds.
Yeah, definitely. As we see the Wrecker offense getting ready to come out, you see the Trumbull running across, getting all the way there. As we see the ball is on the Wreckers 10, so they're going to have some work to do to get back into the field advantage.
Yeah, we'll see if how aggressive the Wrecker. I mean, we've seen the Wreckers. I think it's a good thing, but they've had a lot of lopsided scores this year, and they don't really take the foot off the gas very much. So, safe to say we'll still see the Rutgers aggressive here. 1st and 10. Weil is going to hand it off to Armentano. Armentano will take it to around the 16-yard line, gain of 3 on 1st down.
Yeah, that didn't really go that much for. Only a gain of 3 for Armentano, as we see. Maybe this is a drive where it's just getting the clock, keep it going, get everyone home as soon as possible, especially in this cold weather.
Oh, I know that's how you're feeling right now. I feel it too. It is freezing. Feels like 26 degrees out here today.
Yeah, the wind died down a little bit. There's still wind, but not as much as before, as we see Rutgers getting ready for this play.
2nd and 7. Safe to say we might see quite a few Armentano runs down the stretch. Play action. Weil going to throw. Well protected. Has plenty of time. Now the pressure comes in and then throws it away out of bounds. It will be 3rd down for the Rutgers. 28 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Rutgers up 21-0.
Yeah, pressure by the Eagles there. No one was open, forcing Weil to throw it out there as we see a 3rd and 7. Let's see what they do. Maybe they go another pass back-to-back plays, or they just want to end this 3rd quarter here.
3rd and 7. Clock stopped with 28 seconds, so Rutgers will run at least one more play. 2 receivers left, 2 on each side. And Weil's going to throw. Weil looking and complete to Nathan Smith at the 29-yard line. Goes out of bounds with enough for the 1st down. It's a gain of 13 for the Rutgers.
Yeah, Smith able to turn around last second, create a good 3 yards of space between that corner. And with that space, he was able to catch a wide open pass. As it's a record 1st down, as it looks like we're going to get to the end of this 3rd quarter as the clock ticks down.
Clock running, and that should do it on this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, so far, it's a shutout.
21-0, and not only has it been a shutout for the Rutgers, but Trumbull has barely moved the ball. It's been, almost like a complete domination.
And it's not like the Wreckers forced any turnovers either. It's just been stop by stop. The run game has not been working for Trumbull yet, and that's what that's their thing. And if the run game's not working, the offense isn't going to be going for the Eagles.
Yeah. So just, we talked to the Open about how this is a team that is very run-centric. They were the triple option, almost similar to like a service academy in college football, but they've been throwing the ball a good amount tonight, not very successfully. And they've kind of having to rely on that has not been a strong suit for Trumbull. And we see Caleb Olszewski take many hits and then leave the game. So not a great night for Trumbull offensively. Their defense, I thought, hung in there in that first half, but then just the big play power from the Wreckers kind of took over in that third quarter. Yeah,
definitely. And speaking of service academies, I want to shout out Army because they're so far undefeated, having a phenomenal season, and they have that big game coming up in New York against Notre Dame.
You know me, I'm Air Force.
Yes, you're a big Air Force guy.
My brother was a graduate of the academy.
Shout out Scott there.
Yes. Army and Navy both having great seasons.
We're about to be underway here.
So we're underway in the fourth quarter. Handoff to Armentano, who will take it to the 38-yard line. Or that's the 34, rather. So got a gain of 4 for Armentano. And we see in that Trumbull sideline, the EMS and several people are over there by Wilczewski, checking him out.
Maybe it's a concussion look, as it looks like they're...
Yeah, it looks like they're scouting out his
eyes
there,
yeah.
I definitely think at this scoreline, there's no reason to get it back into this game. But we definitely hope the best for Caleb Olszewski. Hope he's back soon. Weil is going to hand it off to Cody Goldman, who runs to the left but can't get anything going. It'll be stopped behind the line. But it'll be a loss of several yards there.
Yeah, I don't think Barons is going to have them pass. I think it's 3rd and long. He's just going to keep the clock rolling here in this fourth quarter because you're up 3 scores.
I definitely think they're happy to do that, this one.
No need to run a play quickly. You could just take your time here if you're Staples.
Yeah, clock running. Under 11 minutes to play for the Wreckers. Staples, they can get out of here with a win tonight. Would get their record up to 8-1, which should about cement their spot in the Double L playoffs, as Wile's going to throw, looking, and incomplete off the hands of Armentano. Just a short pass there on 3rd down. The Wreckers will punt it away here. But anyway, Wreckers could get that record up to 8-1. That would probably cement their spot.
Looks like they're going to get the cart here.
They will get the cart for Wilczewski. That big game against Greenwich, though, could determine seeding on Thanksgiving Day. And yeah, Wilczewski is now going to get into the cart and go feel for him. You can tell, a very tough kid, able to stand in there, withhold those hits as Marcus will punt it away. And it'll be over the head of Lugo and will take a big Wrecker bounce all the way down to the 14-yard line.
The record is punched by number 44, Josh Marcus.
So
at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, but if the Wreckers can get into that playoffs, will be a home game that Tuesday night, December 3rd. If they can, or a road game, depending on that result against Greenwich on Thanksgiving Day. Of course, every game
is a big game.
And will be heard right here on WWPT 90.3 FM. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Be a handoff to Blank. He'll take it forward to around the 18-yard line, a gain of 5 on 1st down. Student section of Trumbull is completely cleared out with this 21-0 scoreline. So the black hole is no longer.
It got parted, it seems like.
Yes.
Or everything. What happens when there's a black hole? Everything goes through it, and it's gone.
Maybe the Wreckers went through the black hole tonight is what happened.
Yeah, maybe.
2nd and 5. Will be a dump behind the back pass to Alafrego, and Rutgers able to stop that deep in the backfield there. It'll be third and very long for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Hulky there to make the initial contact, and then it was KJ Thomas who was there to bring him down.
Yes, nice play there from the Rutgers. Able to get that big loss. Only third and 12 for Trumbull. And speaking of student fan section, saw some super fans here tonight able to show out in the elements on the road as Dane will throw on third down, looking incomplete, looking for Albonego, but couldn't connect, and it'll be fourth and long, and it looks like we will have another Trumbull punt incoming, and we've certainly seen a lot of those tonight.
Yeah, definitely. As I get it, 21-0. It looks like Trumbull's starting to officially concede here with the punt because you can't go for it fourth and long.
Well, fourth and long deep in your own territory.
Deep in your own territory,
if you don't get, that's a big risk, so it definitely makes sense to see Trumbull punt here. And the punt is up. Short kick. Shane Sandrew is going to come up. It'll bounce at around the 36-yard line. Will be down at the 37, and that's where the Wreckers will start this drive on offense.
Bounce directly into a Trumbull defender, specifically Easton Neckervoss, which helped them out there.
Yeah. So again, should see the Wreckers play this a little conservatively, run that clock. Get Anthony Armentano as carries, as well as Cody Goldman. Spencer, I will say this, that wind, it's picked up again. It is cold. I don't know if you can hear how cold we are through the air.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure those listening can hear it, as you and me are both ready to use those.
Up.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Wreckers. Weil is going to throw off play action. Looking, it's incomplete. The ball was tipped.
Yeah, he got pulled down at the end of the play by. Yeah, he got pulled down by Sevilla, who's been all over and has been one of the big bright sides for this Trumbull defense in this game.
Yeah, punter, kicker, plays defense, and as we mentioned, 5-star recruit for rugby. And Cody Goldman of the Wreckers, also our very own WWPT, played with him at Penn State this summer. Cody Goldman also a rugby player, a captain of that Staples rugby team.
Staples has a bunch of star rugby players, including Cody and Eddie. Also, both have stars, too. Both are 3 stars.
Weil fumbled the snap, gets it back, and then throws, and it's incomplete. Looking just to dump it off there, but it's incomplete.
I understand switching it up a little bit, but it also hurts when you stop the clock when it's not necessarily needed to.
Yeah, you can't run the ball every play. And we know the Wreckers like to play aggressive down to the final minute, but you're right. Now you stop the clock with 8:46. Not something the Wreckers want to do.
Yeah, you don't want to give Trumbull, I know it's 21-0, any slim chance of hope out there.
Yeah, 21-0 Wreckers. I mean, it's going to be hard for Trumbull to come back considering they haven't really moved the football at all. As Nathan Smith in motion. Wild's going to throw. Some pressure for Trumbull. Looks, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Trumbull. That's number 41. Maverick Koka on the pick will take it back to the 40-yard line. It was tipped, and then Maverick Koka able to take the interception, and Trumbull will take over. And Spencer, it's 21-0, but if Trumbull was looking for one thing to maybe get back into this game, that was probably what it was. Yeah,
you see the bells still here and faithful. It's the parent section. As we saw the loud big play, that was their big highlight so far of the game. As we see another big gust of wind here.
Well, they got that fumble recovery, and now that interception able to set.
Oh, it looks like
that tent is.
Yeah.
That Trumbull tent on that sideline is in some serious danger over there. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Handoff to Blank. We'll take it to the 42-yard line.
I get you're doing handoffs, but there's 8.5 left. You're down 3 scores. I think you have to start throwing the ball down deep here if you're Trumbull.
Yeah, it seems like there's been a reversal of roles here. For the Wreckers are throwing the ball and ended up with that wild interception. Trumbull seems happy to run the ball, which we know is their offense, but this point in the game, you got to think you got to start throwing it down the field a little bit. 2nd and 8. Dane in the shotgun with Blank. 7:50 to play in this fourth quarter. Rutgers up 21-0. And it's going to be another handoff to Blank up the middle. He'll be stopped right around the line of scrimmage.
Bunch of Rutgers there to make the play.
Yes, and it'll be 3rd down. And, you know, Spencer, you had no gain on that play, and the clock's now running. So just not at all what the Golden Eagles wanted there.
Yeah, now we're just under the halfway point in this fourth quarter, too.
3rd and 8 for the Golden Eagles from their own 42-yard line. Dane's going to roll left, then throw. Look, and it's going to be complete.
But out of bounds.
It was Alabanjo made the catch, but it was out of bounds. Would have been close to the marker had it been caught, but it's incomplete. And
big fourth down.
Interesting that Trumbull looks like they're going to punt it away here.
It's an interesting call.
Very interesting decision.
You're on your own 40, too.
You're on your own 40, so it's not the end of the world if you don't turn over. 4th and 8 should be manageable. Almost looks like Coach P and Trumbull are waving the white flag in this.
Yeah, definitely looks like it here. You shouldn't, unless if they're trying to do something weird, but they're in the punt formation.
I mean, I don't know why. It's 21-0, and with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, it's hard to do, but not necessarily unheard of. The punt is going to just be pretty much a straight UFO into the air and not move at all. That might have been the weirdest punt I've ever seen. It literally went up into the air and then went right back down and is down at the 44-yard line. I think it's going to go down as a 3-yard punt.
Yeah, I don't think a wrecker got a hand on it, but there could have been a possibility there. Because it went way too high to get touched, but it was definitely maybe the wind factor to make it go slow.
I think it was just the wind. I think he tried to get something on it there, but he got the height on it, but the wind just prevented it from going anywhere. That might be the shortest punt I've ever seen. That wasn't blocked.
There's always first for something, Stash.
Yeah. So Rutgers will take over at Trumbull's 44-yard line. Nathan Smith in motion. Wiles going to hand it off to Anthony Armentano, who as a whole still going at the 30, on his feet at the 25. Will take it down at the 22. A big run for Armentano, a gain of 22 on first down.
Yeah, he was able to shift by him, and then the gap was wide open, allowing him to get like an extra 15 yards there as we see a massive gain as time keeps on ticking, and the Wreckers might be able to score another touchdown if they don't run this clock out.
The clock's still running with 6:37. Looks like the Trumbull guys are cleaning up shop on that sideline, thinking that game's over. Or this game's over.
Yeah, it's cold. They want to get home early, maybe get a nice nap or go to bed early.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate. A lot of fans seen here wearing blankets, hot chocolates.
It's that kind of night.
We're a little underdressed. We're just both wearing sweatshirts. So.
Well, if I knew the forecast, it might have been a little different.
Yeah, definitely.
Wiles got a jet sweep to St. Sandro, who gets to the outside on the left and pick up the first down near the 10. So this will be a first and goal set up here for the Wreckers.
Yeah, it looks like he went out of bounds as the clock stopped here.
Yeah, clock will stop with 6:05 to go.
First down and 10 for the Wreckers.
Will be first and 10 at the 11. So Staples looking to get that final touchdown here, that really just knockout punch, if you see what I did there, considering what else might be going on in the world of sports tonight.
Yeah, the big Jake
fight.
Paul, Mike Tyson. Currently unaware of that. Streaming on Netflix. It's interesting. It's not a pay-per-view game.
Not pay-per-view.
A lot of friends.
On the 11-yard line. Handoff will go to Armentano. Go up the middle, will be stuffed for about a gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends telling me about this Tyson Paul boxing, or what is this, a boxing?
It's boxing.
Yeah, boxing. Don't know. Always mix up UFC and boxing. You can't, but you do.
I'm not necessarily a big fight sports guy, but I definitely heard it's a big fight.
I'll tell you this. I don't watch it, but I know a lot of people have been saying they think Paul's going to win, which I think's crazy. Maybe they're going to rig it for the TV viewing.
But
get it over Tyson.
It's also, how old is Tyson? 60 years old at this point? Hard to say. Hard to say. But definitely has the boxing skills. Anyway, back to football. 2nd and 7. Wiles going to throw off play action, looking towards the end zone for Charlie Clark. He made the catch. Is he in bounds? No. But we out of bounds, too far out of the end zone, so it'll be 3rd down for the record. 4:45.
Staples wish they had a little bit extra space, maybe like another yard or two. Clark would have been in there for the touchdown, but when he caught it, his feet were both out of bounds.
Yeah, so it'll be 3rd and 7 now, 4:45 to play in this 4th quarter. Rutgers up 21-0. Close first half. Trumbull held in there defensively, was helped out by a few Rutgers mistakes on offense, but it's kind of been more of a domination this second half with the Rutgers having a couple big plays to Nathan Smith, to St. Sandro. It's 3rd down, and this play will be blown dead. Well, it looks like Trumbull jumped off sides there.
Just makes it 3rd and manageable now for Staples.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. It'll get the Rutgers closer to the end zone here. At that 4-yard line. 4:43 to play. Davis Crandall will check into the game here. Rutgers not emptying the bench at all. Only up 3 touchdowns, though, so not necessarily expecting to do that here.
Maybe after one more defensive drive, then the bench comes out, depending if they make a stop early or not.
Yeah. All the starters still in for the Rutgers. Weil with Armentano in the backfield, 3 receivers right. Weil off play action, throws to the end zone. It's caught by Halke in the end zone for the touchdown. Weil off play action, finds Halke, makes a nice catch there in the end zone, and it is a 4-touchdown lead for Staples.
I'm sure that's going to put a big smile on Halke's face. His first original touchdown was called back. Yeah. Now he's able to get a touchdown that's actually counted in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Getting a touchdown that counts is going to be big for him. You know, as you mentioned, we saw that one called back. It stubs out for the extra point. This wind's picked up, so we'll see if the kicking is affected.
He made one earlier on this side.
And the extra point is good by Stubbs. He didn't miss a field goal on the side, but it was blocked. So it's 28-0 Staples with 4:38 to go in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, and while we're at this break, I have to give a big shout-out to Tristan Benton. He's in there in the booth, all warmed up and everything, where we're stuck here calling the game outside in the wind.
Yeah, well, you know, could be worse, but...
It's good it's not raining.
Good it's not raining, yeah. But, you know, very nice of the people at Trumbull accommodating us here tonight, even though we're in the cold.
Yes, we appreciate it.
28-0 Staples. They look to ice away the final moments of this game and take a 8-1 record into the Turkey Bowl.
Don't want to get ahead of myself or say anything, but Greenwich, they're really good as always, but there might be something a little different about them this year, as it's more of a rebuilding year for them.
Well, yeah, Greenwich only has 1 loss on the year. That was to...
Yeah, they're still a really good team.
Yeah, still a very good team.
Just maybe not as scary as the years past.
Definitely fair to say, but Greenwich still has dominated a lot of opponents. Stubbs will kick it off, and it will go into the end zone. It will be a touchback.
Touchback into the end zone.
So Trumbull will get their drive started at, I believe, the 25-yard line. Or it'll be the 20. But yes, definitely, you know, Greenwich is always scary in terms of their talent. So is Staples, is feared by, you know, many teams in the FCAC, but we definitely know Greenwich, even though having what they might call a down year with 1 loss, still a powerful team. Should be a great game on Thanksgiving Day, and a big one as well. Handoff to Blank, gets to the left side.
Of course, WWPT will have that game.
Yes, Weston Hockhauser, Adam Udell on the call for that one. Bright and early, 10 a.m. And we know in that game in years past, definitely the FCX title and the state playoffs have always kind of been on the line in that game, especially the last couple of years. So.
And I'll tell you this, it's a quick turnaround for either team. You have the Thursday, then you play the playoff game on the Tuesday. So only a 4-day stretch to rest and get prepared for the playoffs.
And when you think about the 4-day stretch, especially that's Thanksgiving weekend too included there. So
yeah.
Looks like we had a penalty there called on the Wreckers. Trumbull will move up.
Yeah, but we're sure Staples will appreciate the nice 10-day rest it would be, or even a little bit longer with the bye week coming up.
We might have had a personal foul. Blake gets the out. He is stuffed in the backfield, completely and utterly dominated. That was Braden Reagans there, able to make the stop in the backfield. Nice play there. Get into the backfield and make the stop there for the Wreckers. Will be second and long, and definitely good to see him, a guy that doesn't get much play time, able to get a nice tackle there.
Yeah, definitely, as we see Trumbull getting ready to snap the ball.
28-0 Wreckers, 3:50 to play. Dane is going to throw left side. That is caught.
Looks like it's incomplete, actually.
No, it's going to be incomplete. Looks like that throw is getting near the ground. I thought number 17 for Trumbull there, Matthew Green, might have made the play there, but came up short.
Yeah, Green only has one reception on the night. This was his third target. I mentioned this earlier. Trumbull does not really pass the ball.
Yes, rushing-based team, but we have seen them throw it a good amount tonight. Been down most of the way, but 3rd and 11 for the Golden Eagles. Dane off play action, throws, it's incomplete. Was tipped there by...
There's a flag there on 75. He just stepped on Davis there.
Yeah, they'll call that every time. A lot of personal fouls we've seen tonight. Jake McGeehan was able to get a hand in on that last pass there. The flag will send Trumbull back here on 4th down. Yeah.
Very tense this game today.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of personal fouls, mostly like Trumbull, a couple by the Wreckers. We saw, some fans get upset. Those fans who are now gone get upset after they thought Nathan Smith flopped, but we
clearly a shove.
Had a different opinion. But some penalties, but definitely proven to be more costly for Trumbull than the Wreckers tonight. It's 3rd down and long. They're down at 23, I believe. As the pass will be incomplete. Dane there looking for Tyler Rodriguez. It'll be 4th down. And Trumbull will punt it away. Down 28 points with 3:24 to go in the ball game.
As we see, Sandrews still back out here to return this for the Wreckers.
Yeah, we'll see what the Wreckers, what their personnel is like on offense. We'll see if we see Weil come out or it'll be Liam Berry. So Sigela will punt it away. This one not as high, but gets more yardage than the last one. It ended up being like 3 yards.
Friendly bounce.
Nice Trumbull bounces, and we'll get to the 42-yard line of the Wreckers. Better punt there that time, and that's where the Wreckers will get this drive started.
Looks like DeLuca's out there for the Wreckers. Let's see if
Sanders on the sideline.
Let's see if Barry's coming in.
Weil will be the quarterback.
Weil still going to be in here.
Wreckers not necessarily emptying the bench at 28-0 here, but you could say Wreckers don't necessarily need some rest. They'll have quite a few days to rest before that game against Greenwich. Handoff will go to DeLuca. He will get forward down to the 46-yard line. Gain of 4 for Jarrett DeLuca.
Looks like it's going to be DeLuca in the running game who's going to finish it out here for Staples, as we saw Armentano and Goldman used a lot both early on in this game.
Yeah. Give those two guys some rest. Both of them play on defense too, so not wanting to completely overuse them. 2nd and 4. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Out of the shotgun.
Staples taking their slow time here.
Well, they'll let that clock run. 2.5 minutes to play in the game. Play clock at around 10. So we'll wait. And the handoff will come to DeLuca, who goes up the middle.
It's first
to
down.
The 30, or the 45 of Trumbull. He'll get a first down. Rutgers will keep that, to keep the ball moving, but more importantly, keep that clock moving as we head to 2 minutes left in the game. We reach that 2-minute mark.
Nathan Smith checking back in this game for Sandra.
Yeah, Rutgers look to salt away those last few minutes here. Still with the first team on. Seems like that sideline's quite energized still after a big win like this.
Yeah, everybody up on their feet there too.
Rutgers obviously expected to get a win tonight. I don't know if they expected by a margin like this. As Jared DeLuca takes it to around the 38-yard line. You know, we were talking to Shane Sandrew in our Latin class today. He said he expected a win, but wasn't sure whether it was going to be a close or a blowout. But I think the Rutgers will take this blowout.
Yeah, the way he made it sound, it seemed like he thought it was going to be anticipating a little bit of a closer game, but the Rutgers been doing it all around. The offense been able to move. They've been able to run and pass the ball in the defense. Although they didn't have any turnovers, they kept on getting this Trumbull team 3 and out.
Second down at 6, and it looks like they will take some knees now. Weil will go down to a knee with under a minute to play.
We should run it out here, too.
Probably one more kneel down, and that'll be over. The clock running with under a minute to play. What a nice win tonight for the Rutgers, but you know why I might be a little bit upset, Spencer? We never heard those cannons go off.
Well, I'll tell you this. Cody Goldman told me earlier it was the Rutgers' job not to let any of those cannons go off, and they did it there, forcing this shutout.
No doubt about it. As Wild goes down to the final kneel down, that is going to be it. Team starts shaking hands and heading out to midfield. Nice win tonight for the Rutgers, 28-0. And speaking about that shutout, that defense was really amazing all night. Trumbull couldn't get anything going offensively.
Yeah, definitely. As now you're going to see the Rutgers, they're going to like this big win. Now they have the long week, and they have that extra week to prepare for that big game on Thanksgiving against Greenwich at home at Staples here.
Both teams now shaking hands at midfield. So yeah, we talked about that defense. Offense played well, I think, throughout the game. Had a few mistakes, only let them scored one touchdown in that first half when they had many opportunities, but then in that second half kind of salted it away a little bit more, had some big plays down the field. Spencer, any final thoughts here tonight?
I'll tell you this, I'm ready to go home. It's very cold. Definitely going to get the butt warmers or the heat warmers on and take a hot shower tonight.
Yeah, it is very cold, but still a nice win for the Rutgers. So that is going to do it for us tonight. Don't forget to tune in Thanksgiving Day, 10 a.m., Turkey Bowl, Staples, Greenwich, Adam Udell, Weston Hockhauser on the call. Also, the Field Hockey Championship game tomorrow, 1:15, all right here on WWPT 90.3 FM. Once again, our final score here tonight, the Staples Rutgers 28 and the Trumbull Golden Eagles 0. So for Spencer Gottlieb, I am Matthew Stashower. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure tonight. Right now, we're going to send it back to Declan Jandor in the studio. Good night, everyone.